For some of you, the hardest part of making a creative is actually conceptualizing a great idea. If you're one of those people that aren't creative, or if you have trouble, pulling ideas out of thin air, I'm going to show you how to get unlimited ideas for your creatives from brands that actually know what they're doing. So a lot of people go on Facebook ad library and see what other dropshippers are doing and then try to mimic or replicate their ads, which is really not what you want to do. And the harsh truth about 90% of dropshippers is they'll run 1 or 2 creatives for 6 months and then their store will die off because they never refresh their creatives and they don't actually know how to make good creatives. So that's what I'm going to show you how to avoid in this video. And how you're going to be able to conceptualize new ideas is by using a website called ForePlay. So go to foreplay.co, and I'll also have a link in the description for you to access it. It costs about $49 a month, which is a complete steal for all the value you're going to get from it. And there's also a free trial for those of you who are on a tighter budget. Okay, so when you sign up, your dashboard is going to look like this, and you're not going to have any ads up here yet because you haven't saved any. What you're going to want to do when you're looking to conceptualize new ideas is to go to the Discovery tab. So what the Discovery tab is ForePlay keeping a record of all the ads that are being saved. But what you really want to do is filter down by your niche and by your language. That way you'll have only English targeted ads if that's what you're looking for. But that way you'll be able to see hundreds of ad creatives for you to take inspiration from. For this example, we're going to do the beauty niche, and then we're going to filter the language by English. So now that you've filtered the Discovery tab, what you're going to want to do is scroll through and watch either all the videos or stop at something that catches your eye. So for example, we're going to look at this ad because it looks interesting, and it's also a Dr. Squatch ad, which is a great brand for you to take inspiration from. Okay, so let's say you like this ad and you want to take inspiration from the ad format or the hook or whatever you want from it. You're going to click on this and you're going to save it to one of your boards. And what that does is it saves it to your folders over here, and you can access it whenever you want. Doesn't matter if the brand stops running this ad, this creative is now saved in your folder forever. This is also a huge advantage of using ForePlay. You can save the ads and then come back to them. You can download them and not run into any issues with the brand pausing ads. So again, you can just keep scrolling through here and just stop at every ad that you see. Again, like there's so many ads for you to look at. My team and I use this app all the time to find inspiration, create briefs, and also to spy on some other dropshipping products. There's so many use cases for ForePlay. And another great tool they have, if you don't know what a good ad looks like, you can stay at the Discovery tab and then go over here to the Brands tab. So here you'll have ads categorized by their brand. So for example, Dr. Squatch, Sage, these are all big brands that have great creatives. All you have to do is just click on one of the brands, and then boom, you'll see all the ads that users have saved from them, and you can save them again to your own board. Scroll through them, watch them, and take inspiration from anything that stands out to you. And if you're in the pet niche, this brand makes god tier creatives. Literally all the creatives are so relatable and pull on your emotional strings so well. Like, it's insane how good these creatives are. And another cool tool they have is this Experts tab. So the one disclaimer I will say about the Experts tab is I'm not really sure who these guys are, because some of these creatives actually suck that they have saved. So I'm not sure how that process works or whatever, but still you can find a lot of great creatives here. So for example, we'll just click on my boy Rahul. Yeah, and so you can see some of the creatives that he's saved and then he's taken inspiration from. But yeah, just scroll through here, find good ads that you think you can swap in your product for, and then run them yourself. And also a cool tool ForePlay has is this Briefs tab. So what you do is once you save an ad to your board, you'll just come to Briefs. And what I use this Brief tab for is mostly for idea dumping once I see a creative that I want to take inspiration from. So what I do is I'll scroll down here, and then you click on the more inspo, and this pulls up everything that you've saved in your library. So for example, this, I'll add it to the brief. Now you have the creative you wanted to take inspiration from listed in this brief, and then you'll just come through and do an idea dump. A lot of times I'll come through and find several creatives that I want to take inspiration from and use for my own brands. What happens is I see a creative and then I have an idea, but then if I keep scrolling, I'll forget what my game plan was for that inspo. So what I use briefs mostly for is to, again, take my inspo, add it here, and then dump the ideas I had for this creative as soon as I save it. Very useful if you're going to be sitting down and just doing like a full hour of creative research. And to make your life easier, if you head over to my Discord, it's linked below. It's 100% free to join. I have a list of 15 brands that I study every day to get creative inspo and ideas from. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to keep seeing videos with actual sauce. Fuck the gurus that regurgitate all the same shit, man.